afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2021
It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Nick Castellanos.
And now the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Previous history with German Marquez, he's just 1 for 6. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Joey Votto is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Votto behind, but still dangerous, even on 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eugenio Suarez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Michael Lorenzen is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Now at the plate is Jonathan Daza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 4-1. Daza stands at second with no outs. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, Gillo, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 3. First and second here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So next to hit is Sam Hilliard. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Now here's the first offering.
1-0. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin is there, 2 gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. set. The 0-1.
Ball one. Get down 21.
Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. Stepping up is Mike Moustakas, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Rogers breaks it in. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Tyler Naquin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
That's ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. Marquez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Aristides Aquino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Aquino is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Striding forward, Jonathan India, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Ball 1, no strike.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Again, another foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Another full count pitch home. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Reds lead 1. They're down 1-0. At the plate now is Dom Nunez. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The catcher, number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off.
No, that's
Job
down.
of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Rogers.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Now here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball 2.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound.
No strike.
They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Called strike 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Jonathan Daza. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and 2 now. Pitch on the way.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Naquin gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to bat, Tucker Barnhart. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Rogers scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
In now, Jesse Winker lays off 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesse Winker goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Joey Votto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Barnhart at second. Castellanos is over at first with 1 away.
1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Reds 0.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Charlie Blackmon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Blackmon, native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss him.
Oh, look at Moustakas to first. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Digging in next, Trevor Story looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now another 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, 2 down now.
Number 25.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eugenio Suarez, and they could use a spark from him here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike now. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. This is foul right side. Another try at 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at a called strike. The bouncer to the left side. Rogers picks it up. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. So here's Tyler Naquin. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading up.
So now into the box is Sam Hilliard. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hilliard is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A pause, and the 0-2
1 ball,
is
2
taken
strikes,
for
count.
ball 1. John, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First offering on its way. Ryan McMahon is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Base is empty, 2 away, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. From the stretch, hit the other way out toward right field, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. First offering.
The designated hitter.
Aristides Aquino is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jonathan India is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. 1-1.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Lined hard to center field. Daza finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
2
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nicholas Castellanos. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jesse Winker is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In is Joey Votto now, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. He's set, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. Blackmon on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, You have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
TJ Antone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
70, TJ Antone.
So now to the plate, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the 0-2.
1 ball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
Just hung in there on that one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for 7th inning, ready to roll, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First delivery to him.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 to count. Rounded slowly to the left side. Rogers brings it in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone. So next to bat will be Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Daza. The range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now back.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Now the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Josh Fuentes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. And now Dom Nunez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Next up is Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Swinging a soft liner. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Other
high and deep to right center. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Jonathan India is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. So here is Tucker Barnhart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. McMahon's got it, and there are 2 away now. Up next, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with two gone. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Ryan Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Kyle Farmer is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center field.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0 count, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The set and the 2-0. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
C.J. Cron stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Change up low, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
3-0 to him now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sam Hilliard is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Daniel Bard. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Digging in will be Mike Moustakas. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Scott Oberg earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Daniel Bard hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed place in the National League West Division, while the Reds are in first place in the NL Central. The Pittsburgh Pirates set 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. In the standings, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Giants are in last place in the NL West. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 8-3. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. As of today, the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. Freddie Freeman collected a total of 4 hits in the game, leading the Braves past the Brewers 3-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Are in 3rd place in the NL East.